the Orion Chronicles podcast. In a world full of noise, everyone's got an opinion. The headlines are wild, and let's be honest, half of it doesn't even make sense. That's where we come in. From politics to pop culture, the serious to the ridiculous, we break it all down with real talk, a little humor, and no nonsense. No lectures, no fluff, just conversation. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's figure this crazy world out together. Press play and let's talk.
Birds and now your eggs are
Oh,
$1 bazillion.
fine. And now we're going after the birds, which I've already seen earlier today, was going into the cows. So what's the next that's going to go up? Milk?
Yeah, I heard something about the cows too, but I heard they slaughtered a shitload of birds.
500,000 birds they slaughtered, and that was the head of the FDA. She was escorted out this week. I personally believe the bird flu is artificial inflation. It's a way to raise the prices on things without letting the public know. You create more of a demand and less supply, so you can raise the prices. Because technically, animal flus originally throughout history never passed through human. The only way they passed through humans originally is only if they're genetically modified.
Oh, it's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
You know?
Because if what he's saying is true about the animal sickness is getting into the humans, because now all of a sudden a bunch of people are starting to pop up with the cases of the bird flu. They're saying flu is on the rise.
I think they said one person died already from one.
I believe it might have been one.
The problem with that number is, though, 80,000 people die a year of the regular flu. So you can't go off and say it's the bird flu if there's not enough research. And like as I said, as proven as a scientific fact, okay, you can look it up, you can Google it, don't take my word for it. But as a scientific fact, for years and years, animal flus never passed to humans. We are genetically designed differently. The only way for an animal flu to pass to a human is only through genetic mutation.
Saying that somebody had to put it there. Start it. Fauci? Accomplices? I'd say hell yeah. They tried to make everybody believe it was a wet lab in Wuhan, when we all fucking knew that was full of shit.
It's looking like it was more like a release, like they let it out.
Release the Kraken.
Alluding to is like gain of function research.
Yeah, the government paying for things to be engineered, manufactured, seeing what they're, what's going to be the outcome of it. How many people are actually going to get sick? Who's going to build up an immunity to it? Who's not going to build up an immunity to it? What class is it going to hit? Is it going to be the older generation? Is it going to be the younger generation? Is it going to be the...
Technically, dude, the gain of function research, Obama shut it down in 2014. And then Fauci moved it by moving the money through the NIH and the other organizations
To
the China Wuhan lab. And that research has been going on forever. And as I said, originally animal flus did not pass to humans. If not, we would have been dead a long time ago. Is the first case of mad cow disease? The first case of bird flu?
This is true.
There are mad scientists today in our government and no one to put the brakes on them, which is terrifying.
I'm so scared right now.
Well, now we do. Now you got Trump in office, and he is putting the brakes on it this month.
Dude, either way, they're not going to stop gain-of-function research simply because it is a weapon of war.
Fuck you. What they're doing is they're taking a virus. That's just a certain way. Let's just say it's a deadly virus. a super deadly virus. See how they beat that, and then they make it another super deadly virus. See how they beat that, and that's how they do that.
I don't think the research is to
see-
find a cure. I think the research is specifically designed to kill as many people as possible. I don't think it's research to find a cure for that disease, because that disease doesn't exist. So when you create it, the only advantage to any disease like that would be, I have the cure for my soldiers, you don't, you're gonna die. That's how that works. But they've been using biological warfare for centuries. The Black Plague. As a matter of fact, I forget what war it was, but there was a war during the Middle Ages where they took an animal that was covered with the Black Plague and they launched it into a kingdom. And everyone in that kingdom got sick and died. Biological warfare has been around as long as war. It's the easiest way to destroy your enemy. That's just a fact. There's no sugarcoating it.
So you're thinking that this? I'm just like, I love to go down the rabbit hole with these, and I'm just saying. So you're thinking like the gain of function, all of this is engineered towards war, and
There's
stuff
no
like
other
that.
reason for it. I mean, honestly, what is the reason for creating disease?
I will agree with him on that.
You're
I mean,
creating you're creating disease to destroy.
well, they're typically the reason they say that they have gain of function research is to find cures to, these diseases that they mutate. The earliest documented history of biological warfare is in the 16th century.
BC.
BC.
Wow.
Told you.
That just came in from our tech.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the reality. It's nothing new. Look,
I wonder what the fuck they were using in 16 BC for fucking chemical war.
Black Plague, measles,
What was it?
smallpox. I mean, you could just run off a million. Smallpox killed how many Native Americans? It's wrong. I mean, personally, we shouldn't be creating that stuff. That's what I think. That's what
I
I
figure it dates back to the 12th century, but upscaled into the 20th.
Alexander the Great used biological weapons.
So yeah, biological warfare has been
Caesar
around for
used
a very
biological
long time.
weapons.
Yeah, but I wonder, what type of shit?
Well, we don't know what kind of diseases were around back then.
I mean, you have leprosy and stuff like that. What did
And
you
if
use? The Spanish used to put leprosy in the wine
all I'm saying
and sell it
is throughout history.
to the French.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Really get your nose right in there, really. A little citrus. Maybe some strawberry.
So what is your stance on actually using chemical weapons? All's fair in love and war, and
All's fair in love and war.
doesn't matter when, but what's your stance on actually
I agree with it.
using
If I need to defend my country and I need to survive, I'm going to use it.
I disagree with you.
Every country in the world thinks the same way. There's no way you can stay in power without using the whatever edge you have.
I disagree with you.
That's okay.
Because
liberal.
what is it actually accomplished? You create something small, thinking that you're going to be able to contain it, and then all of a sudden, small turns
Next
into
thing you
an
know, it's
epidemic.
Resident fucking Evil out
And
here.
exactly.
That's what I need.
No, but biological warfare has not really fucking benefited
It
any
has
country that has
benefited
ever done.
man.
How can you say that?
Only
Let's
the
go back to
strong
the 12th
survive.
century. Which one of them actually fucking made it out?
The
Oh wait,
Roman
that's
Empire.
right. Bullshit, got taken down.
A biological warfare does do is it weeds out the weak, it weeds out the sick, and it creates a stronger, more physical, more healthier population.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's your opinion because I just don't see it.
Okay, liberal nanny. I don't want to hear your...
Here the hell we go with the sexist over here.
I don't want to hear it, dude.
Listen.
What do you want to do?
Listen,
Flowers
alpha male.
and...
Alpha male. No, you know what fucking seems to work? The
What?
shit that's on my damn hip works just as good as your biological
my
warfare.
God,
Because
dude.
while we're sitting there waiting for your scientists to sit there and in this beaker, I walk up to the back of that some bitch's head and
when
go
I
down.
said it creates men.
Can we do that?
When I
don't
said
think
it,
we do that.
when I said
We're
it
checking
creates
HR for my
men,
bow.
when I said it creates men, was no matter if we all have guns, at some point we're going to run out of bullets on the field.
I am completely out of ammo.
And at some point you have to rely on physical strength to fight. If you do not fight like it's your last day on the planet, okay, you will not survive.
I don't
If
know
you
about
go to
mustard
out there-
gassing a bunch
screaming-
of fucking
I'm
people,
sorry.
though, man.
Huh?
I don't know about mustard gassing.
Why gas
That's what
them,
I'm
dude?
saying. But no, but
Fauci just dropped allegedly dropped COVID on the whole planet, and then he poisoned the population with mRNAs, reduplicating, freaking inducing itself.
No matter what, biological weapons are going to kill us all.
And it's okay with that, dude.
That's the way I feel. Like, at least, you know, when you're going to war and everybody's got guns, like you said,
me how you
there's
really
a
feel,
chance
Bo.
that the ammunition is going to run out.
Tell me how
All
you
right,
feel
well,
about
you
that
know what?
I
I'm
think
looking
that's
at it right there as the
that's
strongest
like a doomsday
survive.
scenario,
If biological weapons were so bad, why has mankind survived for freaking centuries? Thousands of years. If biological weapons were going to kill us all, none of us would be here talking this yik-yak.
I think it's because some
Look,
of
I
us
don't
that
like Dr.
don't do that.
Frankenstein.
Stop dumbasses like you from blowing up biological weapons.
Listen,
And actually
I am not
the
in
world, mister.
I am not in any leadership role, okay? I am not in any leadership role, but the
Thank
reality
fucking
is
God.
men are men.
You gotta be dropping fucking Agent Orange on your
I'm
ass.
serious as hell. Like, dude, I'm fearing sarin gas and shit or whatever. Serious gas, whatever.
Drop Agent Orange, then you
Ooh,
napalm it,
dude.
burn it right out of the atmosphere, send in your troops, clean up the mess. Done deal, bro. There's a double whammy. Drop it, napalm it,
No.
and then send in your troops.
No. You can't even look at it that way because
Listen,
in your,
dude,
thought,
I'm
in your
not the
thought
softy,
process,
bro.
no, but in your thought process, what world are you gonna have left? Even if
A
you
world
outlive,
of strong
even if
men.
you outlive your so-called biological weapon that you just wanted to unleash on every fucking buddy else but you,
It's gonna get him
it's
too.
eventually gonna come back to you too.
Which is fine. But the next generation will be stronger. Their bodies
How can
will...
you figure
Because their bodies
if it's
throughout
a
history have
DNA
built
altering
immunity.
disease or
How did
virus?
mankind get over smallpox? How did mankind get over tuberculosis? How did mankind conquer leprosy, which has been around for 1,000 years? How did mankind defeat the Black Plague, which killed more people on the planet?
Because we moved
They
the
killed them all.
species.
To be quite honest, most of them got killed off. Leprosy and the Black
All
Plague.
the weak.
They killed them.
All
they
the weak.
burned their bodies
That's
and
the-
killed them.
Well,
All the weak.
Well, it was the only way to get rid of it back
Yeah.
then. There was no penicillin.
All
Nobody
the
had.
weak.
Nobody was popping no fucking pill back in the 12th century.
Oh, listen.
They used leeches.
There's something on your neck. Yeah, right. I'm not falling for that one a chance. No, Vern. There is something on your neck. It's a leech. Leeches! Oh my God!
What about
On your body in the 12th century to fucking help cure
they still
certain
use them
diseases
today.
and things like
Listen,
that.
you can
Well,
judge
they thought it
12th
worked.
century medicine, but all of that medicine had to start from the bottom to work to what it is today.
Yeah, and in the end,
You
fire
didn't
was the
have an
only thing that
X-ray
worked.
machine in the 7th century BC. You didn't have an ultrasound. You didn't have insulin. You had alcohol.
That's why
and you had to
motherfuckers
be a
died
man.
at like 20 years old.
Okay, and in the end, the only thing that seemed to actually work and kill off any diseases was fire.
The human
They burned
body,
it.
bro.
And what did you guys think about that Super Bowl that we just saw? Which I knew I was gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
What did you guys think about the Super Bowl? What did you guys think of Patrick Mahomes and, you know?
I think personally,
That's your Philadelphia Eagles there.
it doesn't matter. I think football is ruined because of the legalizing gambling. I think all sports right now are dictated and controlled by these gambling companies. So I don't really care.
I think
Allegedly.
allegedly.
I don't believe that, but allegedly.
Because I'm not gonna say allegedly on this one, because I've got fact on this one. I'll give you your air quotes or whatever you want to say, but I've got it on this one because it was already proven in the Buffalo Bills Kansas City game that one of the refs just got fired because he was caught with a friend betting on the football games.
Somebody
As you're a ref, we went through it with Pete Rose, was it? Baseball? He was betting on baseball games?
Denied Hall of Fame.
Denied Hall of Fame.
Horrible.
I believe personally Kansas City shouldn't have been in the Super Bowl.
Well, I agree with you. I think it should have been Buffalo.
I think it should have been Buffalo too. I think that we've seen a lot of weird calls here or there on the field. Like, you'll see, like, let's just go back and the Rams and the New Orleans Saints with that pass interference at the end of the game, that big blatant one. That, you know, was wild. You know, then you go back to Super Bowl 40 with the Seahawks Steelers and how bad that game was when the first time I really saw it. And then, you know, I've seen it here or there in a game here or a game there. I've never seen it like throughout a season. And I've seen it this year. There was just like an awful lot of games with Kansas City. There was
I don't really believe that. I don't really believe that. Like, it's always been a problem. Gambling in sports have always been a problem. The problem today is you're paying these prima donnas, these quarterbacks, too much money to walk around like ballerinas on a football field and not be touched. You're allowing wide receivers to catch across the middle, which we all know back in the day that was no man's zone. And today,
when's the last time you heard somebody say alligator arms?
All I'm saying is today...
You haven't heard that term in forever.
But today, because they're paying these athletes so much money, exuberant amount of money, you have to protect your investment. So I get that part of it, but it completely ruined the game. Just destroyed it.
They don't let them play football anymore.
Protecting the quarterback, I understand too. But the
As
second these guys... Whoa, hold on. These guys are dropping the football and running, bouncing it outside, running, pretending they're going to slide, and then getting a foul. Then they're running to the sidelines, pretending they're going to go out of bounds. Just that little slow, just to try to get that extra, you hit me out of bounds, 15-yard penalty. Shit.
Once again, the game was changed and designed to where... I'll say, dude, it used to be a game of men, but today it's a game of boys.
But are they really quarterbacks?
You know.
Because half of them don't even throw the ball. They run it.
Yeah.
To me, you're a glorified running back.
Yeah, with a great arm.
with an okay arm. You're a glorified running back with an okay arm.
The Eagles had that prototype long before anyone else. The Eagles had
so did the Niners.
Let me tell you about the Eagles' defense in that game, though. I'm going to just go back to the Super Bowl. That was one of the best defensive performances I've seen in a Super Bowl since Seahawks, Denver. That was a fucking complete blow. Or I'll even get crazy with you with the Bears against fucking the New England Patriots when fucking Tony Eason fucking falls fucking down before he gets fucking...
I mean, you also had the refrigerator parody. He took a lineman and turned him into a running back Chicago. Remember that?
Yeah, but they were running touchdowns.
I mean, like, it just goes to show you how the game has changed, where they would take a big man to be a man. And you know, it's unfair to all the quarterbacks of old because the way they have the rules set up, none of these guys should get Hall of Fame.
Well,
how can you get Hall of Fame if you didn't have to play in the same situation that a Joe Montana, Steve Young, a Johnny Unitas.
I say that all the time.
Warren Moon. Like how do you claim to be in the Hall of Fame if the rules have changed so drastically where these quarterbacks didn't have that protection, right? Oh. They were men, and today's quarterbacks, I mean, they all wear skinny jeans. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Say no more.
These quarterbacks are throwing for 5,000 yards. It's like, okay, everybody throws for 5,000 yards, and you run for that. Like I'll tell you about now, that Saquon Barkley this year. You run for 2,000 yards, man. That's a lot of fucking yards.
If I can't touch you, then I can throw for 5,000 yards.
That's true.
Okay, if I can't hit you,
you go back to your quarterbacks of old. Would they even still be in the game?
You get Dan Marino.
That's what I'm saying. If you would have the protection and today's rules that he had, that he didn't have back then,
he'd have more rings than Belichick.
Dude, it's the same problem that they're having with the NBA, right? They changed the rules so much.
The demasculation
that to where everybody wants to shoot a three. Yeah, everyone wants to shoot a three. Can't touch me, can't hand check me, can't nothing. I don't like basketball all that much, but
it's become a track meet. There's no defense. It's the same offense over and over again.
There's no strategy to it, so it kills the game.
There's no real
sports
offense.
In general have been taking a huge hit all the way around. I mean, from refs being involved to basically calling who's going to win the game.
Vince McMahon. That's all I'm saying. Vince McMahon, allegedly. You know? I mean, you look at sports today, that's what it is. It's, but at least WWE says it's entertainment, right?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Well, they turned it to entertainment.
You might as well change the NFL to the National Football Entertainment League. That's what you should change it to. And the NBA, same thing, because you're paying too much money for these guys. And they're not like, oh my God.
They're not playing the game.
He might have a concussion. Look, a cat came on the field.
Halloween this past week, and a black cat is running.
You're not playing the games that we grew up on, that we were out there breaking our limbs trying to imitate these fucking people. Because I sure as hell remember all of those days out there.
Would you like to know why?
Even wrestling.
Because we were men. We
yes.
we looked up. We looked up.
They were
looked
heroes
up to men.
Yes.
We looked up to men that were solid, strong, brave, not sensitive, not oh my God,
not skinny jeans,
not the
skinny jeans,
not sensitive.
We looked up to men. I mean, that's the reality. You looked up to men in the old days. Today, who do these kids got? LeBron James? Oh boy, 6'9". I can't win unless I'm on a super team. But I went to 10 NBA championships, but only won 6. No, 4. I'm sorry, my bad. 4. You're such a legend. And you want to be compared to Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson? Are you smoking crack, bro?
Well, either way, I'm going to get high.
What's in that pipe?
See, I have a friend of mine, I have this debate with him all the time about, he thinks LeBron James is the fucking best player ever.
That's because he's an idiot.
In the NBA. Ever.
That's because he got hit in the head too much.
Like, you're shitting me.
Ever.
No.
Haas.
Oh my God, no. Come on, man.
Straight up mad as fuck at me if I... Dude. Jordan.
Pippen. Like, there were so many other greats out there.
Dude, my personal favorite was, I'll tell you right now, man, the mailman.
Karl Malone? Karl Malone was magic, bro.
Karl Malone.
But Patrick Ewing was just nasty.
Yeah.
My favorite dude.
He was a rough guy. He was rough.
I like that slow robot who couldn't run, who couldn't jump, but damn, he could make some passes. He could do some shit with that ball. He can lead his team. Granted, DJ, Mikhail, those were the guys, the key guys for him, right?
Yeah.
But I could look across the aisle and go, the Lakers had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, another generals in the game, right?
Yeah.
Freaking, and then they actually had hate for each other. So like when they played,
No. That was real. It was real.
It was real blood.
It was real.
When they played,
they wasn't hugging it out.
No, there was no
hugging it
blood
out.
hugs there.
Nobody was hugging it out.
today I watch a bunch of transvestites. We won the championship. Oh, you did a great game, bro. Good job. Good job. Please get out of here, bro.
Participation trophies. That's what we have come to. Participation trophies.
Listen, dude, if I want to watch Tinkerbell, I'll put on a Disney movie, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Don't even get me started on Disney.
You know?
That is the fucking biggest woke joke that
Bob Iger just said, oh, Mufasa.
What do you think of the Marvel movies?
Oh, dude, don't get me started on the fucking Marvel movies. The last good Marvel movie was the motherfucking goddamn Endgame. Was that was it?
What about you?
For me?
Yeah.
After the third Iron Man, I was done pretty much.
Third Iron Man.
No, I was good
Iron
all-
Man movies.
No, I was good all the way up to
Iron Man
Endgame,
movies
man.
Were good.
Once Tony Stark.
No, I
you know,
did.
Robert Downey Jr. snapped.
Iron Man.
I knew they would. Whoever wrote that, you are a stupid fuck.
You, sir, are an idiot.
You are a stupid fuck. I'm
Hey,
going to
stop
point
making-
at you.
yeah.
You killed the Marvel Universe right fucking there.
Bet you he was a foo-foo.
I don't know what the fuck he was thinking or smoking.
Nah,
Maybe he was
bet
smoking
you
that
he was a
crack.
foo-foo.
That guy was fucking LeBron James.
The last great
Whatever.
Marvel movie
Talking
I
about
saw,
LeBron
the
James.
last great Marvel movie, Blade. After that, look,
The Blades were good.
no,
The Blades
Black
were all
Panther
right.
don't even come close to Wesley Snipes.
Oh,
in
fuck
the Blade.
no, I didn't say
the
the
Blade
no,
was
the Panther-
awesome,
the
dude.
Panther movie
It gave
sucked.
you an awesome hero, not a whole lot of dialogue, a lot of action, and he was just kicking ass everywhere he went. I don't want to watch a goddamn superhero go, I need to save the planet. No shit, Sherlock. We
Yeah,
don't
what-
need you
what
to
was-
tell us.
What was
You
the,
know?
What was the Power Trip woman one? Captain Marvel?
Dude, that was the stupidest movie in the
Yeah.
planet Earth.
You actually
That's
wasted
what-
money to
no,
watch
no,
that?
no.
Ain't that the chick that shit on Johnny Depp's bed? In a court case that came out.
No.
Oh no, I don't know if it was that one.
No,
Yeah,
it
she
wasn't that
did
one.
Captain Marvel.
No.
Yes.
It was
she
not
did
her.
Captain
No,
Marvel.
it was
She
not
shit.
her.
She shit on
Right
Johnny
now.
Depp's bed, bro. It was in his court case.
No, it
I'm
was not
telling you,
her.
America, listen to me. She was shit on Johnny Depp's bed, bro. I'm telling you, allegedly,
Allegedly,
allegedly.
dude, it
But that
was
chick came
not
out of court.
her.
She crapped all over his bed because she was mad at him. She was in Aquaman too, right?
No, it was.
She was in
not
Aquaman
that
too.
chick.
got the wrong man.
It's the same chick, bro. Look it up.
It's not
Yo,
the same
yo, dude.
All right,
Fact check me.
We're going.
It's the
We're
same
gonna
chick.
try
that
to get
did
some
I'll
facts.
fact check you from here. No, different chick.
It's not the same.
I mean,
chick.
woman, completely different woman.
Dude, you should
Amber
be
Heard.
I don't understand woman.
No. Amber Heard was.
You were speaking
Amber Heard
to a
is
Neanderthal
Aquaman.
sitting next to me.
Isn't Amber Heard Johnny Depp's ex?
Yes. Not the girl you're
Amber
talking
is
about.
the one
Brie
that-
Larson. Brie Larson. is
Oh, they all
not-
look the same to me, dude.
Not even remotely.
Why? Because they both have blonde hair?
No, dude, they both got
Is
no
that the
asses.
problem?
They didn't even both have blonde hair.
They both got no asses, dude. Like, yo, seriously, put a hot chick. Wonder Woman was smoking. That Israeli chick, beautiful, sexy. Every chick in Black Panther, I wanted to do something bad. Okay? Alright? That Amber Heard and that, what's her name, Brie Larson, the one that, I think they're the same people that shit on his bed, but that's okay. Allegedly.
Only one was
Okay.
alleged to do that.
Alright? They got no asses. Hollywood. Get chicks with some ass. I'm tired of looking at the wall. And don't get a J-Lo. I don't need a gigolo ass that bounces like it's fucking on a trampoline.
All right, stop.
Sorry.
You are right there. You're fucking Neanderthal.
So, I couldn't do the Brie Larson. I couldn't do the Brie Larson. Captain Marvel. Dude, when she's in the bus, or the bus with the train, and it's fucking falling off the tracks, and she's flying around, she's holding on for you're Captain fucking Marvel.
She's not Captain
fucking
Marvel.
Fly!
She Captain Flat, bro.
She...
I'm telling you, I had no ass, bro. You can put the tightest...
So since you're stuck on this
just
right
had
now.
vibes all over.
All right, dude, let's be honest.
No, so
Keira Knight
here
from
right
the
now.
Pirates of the Caribbean, smoking, right?
You do
The
realize...
chick from Underworld, smoking in leather. Brie Larson, flat as a pancake, on a plate. All right, what's the other chick? Amber Heard,
realize
flat as a come on, man.
We were in the age. We were in the age of the woke.
I'm gonna tell you now, Amber Heard's hot.
Let me Google this chick. I don't even know who she is. Someone Google a picture of this chick. I don't even know who she is. I didn't watch Captain Marvel. They look the same to me.
She wasn't in Captain Marvel.
Wasn't it Brie Larson?
No, it's two different women.
They look the same to me. America, help me.
Because you are a Neanderthal.
America, help me. Help me.
Here.
Okay, show me the other one.
See, you need to be.
They're not even close.
Show me the other one.
I've got
Give him
so
a
many
picture of the
ideas.
one that's actually.
He's not even close.
They look the same, dude.
They do not look the same.
Chick's got no ass. Hips. She got padding to give her hips. I don't want to hear it, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Hell no.
She got padding to give her hips, dude.
Yeah, I can't even keep up with him, dude. He's
Brie Larson.
all I'm hearing is club.
They actually, let's go back to the Marvel.
Go ahead, man.
But
I'm sorry.
the last good one, I thought, was Endgame. They led it all the way up to there. Really good. They just had no vision for after that moment. They didn't like thinking, like, Gen X is out here buying this shit. We're out in droves buying the t-shirts, fucking movie tickets, fucking... You hit Gen X on the head with those fucking movies.
I ain't buying no t-shirt.
You know what I'm talking about.
You want to know why they ruined Marvel? Because they tried to turn it to MCU, where they wanted to pump all these women heroes. I'm fine with it. She-Hulk was a great comic. I read it. I liked it. The TV show was shit. But they ruined She-Hulk. The same thing they're doing with the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Yeah.
How is it Luke Skywalker and every Jedi's the only guy who can use a lightsaber, right? Here comes an ex-stormtrooper.
Don't get me started with
Because it's hitting.
Ray, I don't need training.
Even
I'm a woman.
Even George Lucas is fucking pissed off about what the fuck they did with
what a
it.
trash.
Because
That
it was
crap.
they
shit.
wanted the Me Too movement. They wanted the empowering of the female and to try and branch away from what made the series the series.
Red, what's her name? Was it Red?
Ray.
Yeah, Ray. She finds the fucking Millennium Falcon. Click, 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 click. Woo.
Oh, by the way, it was in a fucking junkyard. It was in a junk.
What about that ship? That was garbage. The garbage will do.
That's in a junkyard. I will have.
Why didn't they create
choke
new
the life out of
characters?
you.
Like, honestly, if you want to do it, Star Wars, don't take a Luke Skywalker character and just swap the sex and make her gay. Don't do that. I took that from South Park.
Yeah.
Okay? Make it lame and gay. Don't do that. Create new characters. Like you did Boba Fett, you had Jabba the Hutt, you had so many characters in Star Wars, you could have gone any direction, you could have created an awesome woman Star Wars chick, right? I'm going to use chick. I don't care if that's sexist or chauvinist.
That's a bit sexist.
You do you.
All right?
Use chick.
America, I'm sexist. It is what it is. Okay? But, like, you could have
Captain
created so much better. And then you could have took Han Solo's son and gave him the lead role to be the next Jedi because it would have made more sense.
I just like, who sat down, wrote that, and said, you know something? This is going to work.
The same guy who wrote I'm a Barbie Girl.
A woke Disney person, I will call it.
Dude,
Because
like you get in there and you take something that is so easily you can recycle this fucking thing. I could sell you this fucking cup 1,000 motherfucking times. I just gotta make sure it's red with the white letters on it. And then I can sell it to you this way, and this way, and this way, and this way.
I think
it's already written. You love this fucking cup. You're gonna buy 20 of these fucking cups.
I would have bought it 6 times.
You're gonna buy this cup 6 times. Guess what? This cup's a little bit taller, but it's red, white,
Matter of
blue,
fact,
red.
that you're saying it that way. Go
Why
back.
change the whole script? The script is written.
Go back to.
It's written for you. It's easy. Follow it.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the script. We want this to happen. You know we all want this to happen in the motherfucking movie. Let this fucking happen.
I like Ghostbusters.
How come everybody's got to do this 6 Sense twist?
I see dead people.
Hold up, you didn't like Ghostbusters 2016?
No, I don't like any of this woke shit.
I liked Ghostbusters 2016.
You better get the fuck out of here with that.
No.
Listen, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't that bad, but once again, it was brand new characters. Same story.
Brand new characters.
But they gave it a twist. It was better.
They kind of did.
Kind of what? How?
They were
Well,
like
you didn't have Venkman. You didn't have, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. It didn't do as well. It just did not do as well. I'm not defending 2016 Ghostbusters, but it just didn't do well.
I'm just saying, you have the stories written for you like in Star Wars and most of these great franchises. How do you kill the golden gooses by fucking. You fucked up the first 3. The only 3. The middle 3 are the best. Let's say Star Wars.
Yes.
Okay? The middle 3
4,
are
5,
the
and
best.
6.
A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Classics, wonderful, stand the test of time every time. Then you go back and you play the prequels, which
I thought
kind of were like, but,
Okay, see, now I'm going to take a different pass on that
but
one
you
because I
could
like
still.
them.
I didn't think they were
I
bad.
like them.
I didn't think they were bad. I thought some of the the vehicles looked more futuristic than the ones but after. You know what I mean? But I digress. I'll go back. You at least kept some resemblance of the basic story. It was there written for you. Just follow it.
Yeah,
you brought in Qui-Gon and Darth Maul.
Didn't you
and
see
shit
that
like
none
that.
of these directors even read the source material?
This motherfucking last 3 was a fucking goddamn abortion.
Yeah, listen. We fucked up.
All I'm saying is,
This last 3 was a fucking goddamn abysmal. They were terrible. Bro, fucking terrible.
let me defend the Star Wars, okay? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I gotta defend the gay Star Wars.
How?
I don't know. Throw the woman out. Fucking put a real man in there. Get rid of the stormtrooper.
You can't defend
Like,
the shittiness.
What's
that
it do
was
to
Let
the
Han
guy-
Solo kill his own
the
son.
stormtrooper that turned Finn.
Finn.
Okay, motherfucker. Okay, great. Well, here's how dumb this shit is. You're a stormtrooper that twists and you go over to the other side. I get it. We're cool. Now we're out in the field and we're fighting. You're a pretty badass stormtrooper. You picking up that fucking lightsaber all of a sudden, you know what the fuck you do with that lightsaber? With the Jedi? No. Fucking no. Fucking no.
I got to go one for you. Stormtroopers could hit a barn's door.
Fucking
How the hell
no.
is he hitting all his
He's
targets?
fucking hitting
See,
everything.
Here's where I'm gonna have to be the
You're right,
asshole.
that is a
in
good
it.
one.
Here, I'm gonna have to
Stormtrooper
be the
hitting a
asshole
barn
in the
This
room.
motherfucker's.
How did he hit him? Like all of a sudden he became like this ace shoot? Like
that one.
In every movie, stormtroopers like shooting everything but the people. It's like a Spaceballs episode.
Prepare to die. You have the ring. And I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Spaceballs was fucking great. But now I'm an asshole in the room because if you really want to sit back and think about it, stormtroopers were all cloned after one man.
Excuse me.
Jango Fett.
Okay. So I don't want to be impolitically correct here, but
How did that happen?
So wait a moment.
I don't know about you, but there's an elephant in the room.
Wait, isn't he Indian? He's Indian, right?
I don't know. But I'm just saying that he was modeled after one person.
They made him an
and they
Indian
were
guy,
all
right? In the
clones.
Mandalorian?
Yeah, they were clones, but I think after the clones, they had
After the Clone Wars, they
after the clones,
changed
they had
up?
normal people that were like, well, you know, not clones. Tell me one woke piece of
They made Arnold Schwarzenegger a babysitter.
that they've put out there in any movie.
None.
That has
They
worked.
destroyed my greatest superhero ever.
Who's that?
Superman.
Flash?
They made him a fucking deadbeat dad. He's Superman.
So why? He got to
Superman.
support his child?
Well, according to them fucking him all up. No,
Look,
he was a
he-
deadbeat
he-
dad.
he-
Well, I'm going
he
to
married
protect the whole
Lois.
world.
She was a reporter. She
I'm
made
going to
money.
protect the whole world, so I can't be your father.
He wanted a sugar dad, a sugar mama. What's the problem?
The problem is he was meant to be a
He's got to protect the world. He got
yes,
a sugar
a
mama.
hero that protects the world. He should have never had a family.
That's why your Witcher story ended so bad because
Oh,
you killed everybody.
I know you
and
wanted
that's
that.
why.
Don't
I had a sugar mama.
hell
And that's
no.
why your Witcher
Oh,
story
hell
ended
no.
so bad.
Who was crying when they see my swords? Oh, that's
I don't
right.
want to hear it. Either way, when your game ended because of the way you think. Listen to the gay shit you just said.
Who left?
That's
Wait,
why
you
everyone
wanted
in
to go
your
there.
story died.
No.
And in mine, I
You
lived
wanted
happily
to
ever
go
after.
there, but who left with the?
You died at every one of your stories.
He killed off
my
his whole
first
cast.
playthrough of Witcher 3.
You died.
He killed everybody.
Everybody died.
They're all dead.
I had
Everybody
Siri.
died.
I hooked up with Trey.
I did not know half of the shit
All
that
right.
was going. Oh yeah, you see? Oh, I hooked up with Trish.
A sugar mama.
Fucking Yen was the best, and you know it. She had an ass and tits. What's yours have?
No way, dude. I thought
She had
Angelica
nothing.
was hotter.
Nothing.
Now I'm talking about a video game.
Nothing.
character.
How do you do things like this? I'm a bad boy.
Yeah, well, once again, Captain
The TV show
Caveman.
sucked. Like after what's that dude
see,
left?
that's good.
It
Yes,
went
Henry
really
Cavill.
downhill.
But now you're going back to what you said. He got so pissed off with Netflix over the Witcher series because the director never even fucking read a book, looked at a video game, nothing. Now this man is a fucking geek and he is passionate when it comes to his shit.
Yeah, he
You know
he
it,
wants
right?
to do Warhammer.
He was all about Witcher until he found out, like, yo,
He's walking away
none
from
of you
Warhammer
guys
because they want to do the same thing.
because they wanted to do the same thing on Warhammer, so it might not happen.
They want to make a
But-
diverse cast.
These-
Like, for example, in Witcher, in the period that Witcher is in, there really are no black characters in the game, which is
Right.
not a problem. I don't care if they change a character's thing.
Right.
But I think for
No, there were.
Who?
There were.
Who? They weren't black. They were full of mud. Those pirate swamps that we went into.
No,
kill.
no.
All right,
no.
they weren't. They
Wasn't
weren't.
Frangit?
No, she was that character in the TV show. They made her a black woman, but in
Is that what I'm thinking
yeah,
about?
in a video game,
And
she,
in the books,
in
she
a
wasn't?
video game, she wasn't, nor in the books. It's written towards. It's written in like Norse.
It's Poland. It's a Polish
it's
thing.
Polish,
I mean,
right?
yeah, and you're going back
not
to
for nothing, and you go back to whatever that
game didn't
storyline.
really have anything really woke.
Witcher?
Witcher? No, that game was awesome.
Yes, but it did have woke in it.
It did. You had the game
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
I hacked them up.
But yeah. But I
Yeah.
killed everybody, right?
No, I hacked up the game. The bad players had to go.
But it gave you a choice. Not like the shit from today, where you have no choice. It's boom,
Yeah, I don't
it's
want
this
to
way
see
or the highway.
I don't want to see look. Choices are choices. Everyone plays a game, decides which way they're gonna go. I like a game that has multiple endings, multiple routes you can choose, but it's all based on your choice. I enjoy that. I don't care about strong female characters, but if they have no ass, they gotta go. All right. And stop making movies with ugly chicks.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Okay, just stop. I don't want to see it. Just stop. I want you to know.
How you feel about Snow White?
Yeah, but no, but that.
How do you feel about the Snow White?
I like the Brett Cooper Snow White better than the
That's a fucking
than
joke.
the Disney one.
That's a
The new
straight fucking
Disney
joke.
live action.
Yeah. How do you have Snow White, who was supposed to be saved by the prince? Well, I don't need no man.
It's no Latina ahora.
Yeah, oh, well, no, fucking...
I'm sorry, I speak Spanish so the world can know. It's no Latina ahora, papi.
Yeah,
Tú no sabes.
fuck that bullshit. Because she was so fucking... It was so bad, because I'm not sure if it's a she.
First
nowadays.
off, a Latina don't like apples. You gotta give her, chicharrones. You know what I mean? You gotta give them that pork
skin.
Like they don't like apples. I'm so horrible.
Dude, no.
I'm sorry.
No, this chick was so fucking bad that the actual dwarves that they had playing the 7 dwarves.
You mean the adults that were like 6 foot
Yeah,
tall?
but still. Whatever.
They were diverse. They had a lesbian,
they were diverse.
A black guy.
But in the end, they couldn't even use them because she was such a fucking
How the
bitch
fuck do you
that they had to
call
go
that
to AI.
Snow White and the 7 dwarves when there's no dwarves?
Don't ask me. Ask Hollywood.
So, Snow White, the lead actress for Snow White, we all know what Snow White looks like. You know, pale as snow, white.
Yeah, that's pretty much in the story. Can't argue that
In the
one.
story, you know what I mean? So, you know, the lady, the chickie, we're gonna say chickie, right?
Yeah, the evil step chick.
We're just gonna go with it.
Okay, so we're saying the chickie that's playing her. Well,
you
she doesn't
don't
look
have to
very
say
Snow
chickie.
Whitish to me.
She wasn't Snow White. She was more like Snow Rosie O'Donnell. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't Snow White. What do you mean, no?
First off, it's because of the woke and the white shaming now. It's if you're white, you're a friggin' villain.
You dare challenge Megamind!
This town isn't big enough for 2 supervillains.
Oh, you're a villain, all right. Just not a super one.
Dude, that's fine.
You're a straight villain in this country if
you're
you
definitely
are white.
You're definitely a villain in Netflix. If you're
Netflix,
you're a straight white male. It's
video games, yes,
racist white
video games,
dude.
all of it. I can count how many different ways I've seen white shaming going on in this country, and it's everywhere.
Why do you call it white shaming when it's really white racism?
It's not even white racism. It's racism.
It's racism.
All right, racism.
In general.
That's what it is. It's not
Racism.
shaming. It's not anything. It's racism. And it's racism literally calculated and done by big Hollywood corporations with their DIE or DEI, whatever.
DEI.
Right? It's basically to target a regular man. Because honestly, the bottom of his shoe is white, right? That rim, none of us match that.
No.
Okay?
No, exactly.
You match that, you don't match that, dude. You
No,
colorblind?
no.
You want my glasses?
I got mine. You fucking Neanderthal.
I'm just saying. But honestly, when it comes down to it, it's racism. Like, the character, everything she said in interviews, it's pure racism towards white people. And no one checked her. None of her people, not Walt Disney, no one checked her.
Well, the armor and the shield of social justice has given rise to so many individuals to be able to be a bigot and be racist, just flat out racism, in the name of social justice. So it gives them this cloak.
What is it? Some kind of cloak.
This shield of like, I could say this, I could be this bigot out in the open, which shows a lot more about their character than it does about other people, if you really look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, dude, but at the end of the day, they're not buying your own movies.
No.
The people are. So if they're going to insult the consumer,
at some point, don't you?
The consumer doesn't have to buy. It's the same thing we did with Target. It's the same thing we did with Bud Light. You know what? If they insult you directly to your face, you don't have to buy the product. I haven't seen a Marvel movie since Blade, the greatest movie ever. Okay? Underworld after that. All right? Greatest movies. I have not seen like any of this new stuff. What's that chick named? The one that shit on Johnny Depp's bed.
We're back to that again.
Amber.
All right, I haven't watched any of that. Right? Like the movies are just horrible, and I personally, for me, I use my voice. My voice isn't me screaming. It's my wallet. I'm not taking my children to go watch it. Children need to be protected. They need to be 21 to drink. They need to be 21 to smoke a cigarette. They need to be 18 to join the army. They can't drive a car until they're 17. So, as a grandfather and as a father, let me tell you something straight up. I am not taking my children to go watch like the gay Barney and the pink dinosaur. It's not happening.
Yeah, I get it.
But that was the DEI.
That was the agenda.
That was their agenda. Hit the kids to change over a whole culture.
It's been. I think it's pretty been proven. If we want to take this full circle back to the beginning of this whole cast here, to the Doge exposing everything about the DEI programs and how we've been paying all over the country. It's not just here; it's all over the world. We've been trying to push this. A lot of these places don't want to hear none of this shit.
Well, honestly, where they're sending the money, I don't know no Arab nation that wants to hear about gay people. They throw them off roofs and they kill them.
Yeah, I understand that.
So, honestly, but we're sending $59 million to, these countries, or less or more. You're sending LGBTQ opera in Vietnam. And then Western Vietnam, you're sending another, I don't know how many thousand.
Do you think that,
or an LGBTQ something.
Like, the regular gay people sit back and think, you know something? How the fuck did these other people latch onto our fucking movement that was so just, we want to fucking be left alone, want to get married, want to fucking, do our fucking thing. How did all of these other fucking entities latch onto their movement, which was, we all know, we all have very dear gay friends and family.
Yes.
And
most
and they ain't nothing like.
Yeah,
most
of them that I know.
Most of them that I know
don't
or
actually
even on
support
YouTube,
this
they don't
shit.
support them.
Yeah,
they
because
don't support. They don't
outrageous.
support
Their
trans.
shit's been hijacked.
This is a hijack, the story of nerve-wracking suspense and terror.
They took something that
it's been hijacked by the maps.
They just wanted, for them, it wanted to just be normal. This
Call
was
it
how
the
they
alphabet
were.
mafia.
Oh God.
No
The
maps.
alphabet mafia.
No, it's been hijacked by the maps, the minor attractive people. What you really call the LGBTQ plus. It's been hijacked by allegedly, right? By the
No.
No.
Unattracted people. Don't ever say that again.
Why not?
Because they're pedophiles.
Well, I didn't want to be mean.
No, you can be mean.
All right, them little fucking perverts and pedos and shit have hijacked the gay movement. I'm trying to be politically correct here, but this shit's gonna end. The fucking pedos need to be burnt alive.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Why not?
Not all of them.
If they molest children, you don't think they deserve to be put to death?
I think
that's a different story for another topic.
Anyone that does harm to children should be punished to the full extent of the law.
I got something for you guys. You guys can quiz yourselves.
I don't know
on
if
this
the
one.
law can punish them to the fullest extent.
No, but
If
we
fucking
used
around
to
some
castrate them in the 70s.
You fucking around some kids.
Well,
listen to me. In the 70s,
I
if you
said
look
the
it up,
law.
we used to castrate pedophiles in the 70s.
Well, thank you for tuning in to the Orion Chronicles tonight. I'm Orion Pax. It's the Iceman and the Bull over there with the Maverick making the technical stuff going on. We appreciate you guys coming down, hanging out, checking us out tonight. We're going to have the Bull back next week.
America called me chauvinist.
We're going to have him back next time. And until then, be good.
Good night.